Jungle.
Hi guys, my name is Adrian Kendrick J. Malaguino, first year student of BSBA Marketing Management from Davao Central College. So for today's video, I'm gonna talk and show you about my personalized fitness. It includes facts about fitness, suggested exercise, fitness needs, and also the appropriate diet for this type of exercise. So first, I'm gonna give you some facts about our body. So there are three body types, which is the ectomorph, endomorph, and the mesomorph. We need to know what is the body type you have before you create your own routine exercise, so you can get the best result that you want. First is ectomorph. Ectomorph is a body type that is described as tall and slim, with narrow shoulders and a low muscle mass percentage. In general, people with an ectomorph body type have a fast metabolism and tend to lose weight easily. However, they do have more difficulty building muscle. Next is endomorph. Endomorph describes a body type that is characterized by a shorter stature with a wide frame, and endomorph and endomorph has a higher composition of body fats. Typically, endomorphs can easily put on muscle mass, but they also have a slower metabolism, higher body fat composition, and have a little more difficulty with weight loss. And the last one is mesomorph. Mesomorph are the fortunate ones because this body type is natural high muscle to fat ratio. People with this body type typically respond well to weight training, finding it easier than the other people. They may also find it easier to gain or lose weight. Exercise is an important part of any weight loss plan. So, here are the suggested exercise for the specific body types. So these are some recommendations for an endomorph exercise. Endomorph exercise incorporate high intensity interval training or HIIT that requires 2 to 3 days a week for no more than 30 minutes per workout. So endomorph exercise should aim a total of 5 to 6 cardiovascular workouts a week. So people with an endomorph body type tend to have a slow metabolism, making it easier for them to gain weight and harder for them to lose it. This also stunts muscle growth. However, following a specific diet exercise plan can often help people with an endomorphic bodies meet and maintain their health goals. So these are some types of exercise for endomorph. This example is for an endomorphic body. So these are some endomorph exercise. For example of endomorph exercise is walking, jogging, and swimming. You should do it for a maximum of 30 minutes per session per week. So for ectomorphs, this is some recommended or best exercise for ectomorphs. Ectomorphs tend to excel in endurance type activities, and many of them prefer cardio training and weightlifting. The key to stimulate muscle growth is to do a minimal amount of cardio required for general health. 3 times a week for 30 minutes is recommended. Achieving a lean physique or consistent cardio session to avoid putting on too much fat. So, an ectomorph needs to train briefly, intensely, but frequently. An ectomorph cannot handle high volume workouts, so his volume should be spread across the week. Three times a week is the best for it. So, how many times we should do an ectomorph workout a week? So ectomorphs should limit their training to 4 and preferably 3 workouts a week. Ectomorphs will find it hard enough to gain muscle without trying to contend with overtraining to rest. So that's that's it for an ectomorph body exercise recommendation. So for mesomorph, the best exercise recommendation is you should do and incorporating 30 to 45 minutes of cardiovascular exercise 3 to 5 times a week. Should become a regular part of exercise routine. Cardiovascular exercise may help mesomorphs who are looking to learn out. Consider adding between 30 to 45 minutes of cardio 3 to 5 times throughout your weekly routine, along with steady exercises like running, swimming, or cycling, or try high intensity interval training or HIIT for the most fat lasting power. So for mesomorph exercise, mesomorph is good at people with mesomorph type bodies tend to be suited to sports and have good posture. For example, many studies suggest that athletes in basketball, boxing, martial arts, strength training, swimming, track and field, and volleyball typically have mesomorphic characteristics. So, mesomorph is good at for the athletes like basketball or running, swimming, because it provides high intensity interval training to burn for the most of our fats to be burned. So, endomorph generally people with endomorphic bodies may benefit from a nutrition plan that balances helpful fats, proteins, and carbohydrates from fruits, vegetables, and unrefined high-fiber foods. Some examples of foods that are rich in protein are helpful monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats includes poultry such as chicken and turkey. Most non-tropical vegetable cooking oils, especially olive, canola, and avocado oil. Most non-tropical nuts, including nuts, almonds, hazelnuts, and walnuts. Some examples of carbohydrates that are fit for an endomorph diet include most fruits except melons and pineapples. Non-starchy vegetables such as broccoli, cauliflower, and celery. Whole grain or whole wheat products such as all bran cereal and 100% stone ground whole wheat bread. Some starchy vegetables such as sweet potatoes, yams, corns, and carrots. And some unrefined starchy vegetables such as quinoa and amaranth. So people that rich in carbohydrates release sugar rapidly into bloodstream, causing blood sugar spikes and dips. Fitness needs for these 3 body types. First is for the endomorphs. Endomorphs is focusing on complex and carbohydrates such as vegetables, including whole grains, fruits, potatoes, tubers, legumes, and any kind of fruits. The second one is ectomorph. Ectomorphs tend to respond well to carbohydrates, so you can eat those freely. You may choose fiber-rich fruits, including veggies and whole grains. So for the mesomorph, a diet should consist of equal parts protein, carbohydrates, and fruits and vegetables. Example of those protein is a meat or any kind of vegetables that consist of protein. For ectomorphs, you need more carbohydrates like rice or any rich in fibers. So for the endomorph, you must focus only for a carbohydrates types like vegetables, whole grains. Example of those is rice.